guys, I am going to be testing out DoorDash's earn by time option today. I have not tested it out, so I'm going to be doing that with you guys today, seeing how it goes. If you have tested this out, it's in your market, let me know your thoughts. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let me know your feedback. The email, some of you guys don't know, the email that I had received says there are now 2 ways to earn when you dash. You can continue with earn per order, or you can choose the new earn by time option, which is what I'm going to be testing with our earn by time pilot. Select dashers like you can earn a guaranteed hourly rate while delivering plus tips on top. You can switch back anytime to earn per order, where select dashers can take advantage of another pilot that increases your likelihood of getting high paying orders if you have high ratings, which I did do a video on this not too long ago, which I was receiving a lot of high paying orders, which did work out. So we're gonna see how this goes. Again, let me know your guys' feedback if you have experienced this earn by time option. Let me know your thoughts. Now, I was looking at, some of the details in the email, and one of them says decline based on your preferences, which I have a lot of preferences. As many of you guys know, I have a $2 per mile ratio that I like to stick within, and I like to stay within my area. That's typically, how I like to accept my offers. But it says you'll get 1 decline per hour, but you can always switch to earn per order without losing your dash spot. So having this 1 decline per hour, I don't know how well that's going to work out for me. We're going to see what kind of orders I get, but I'm going to test it out. I'm going to roll with it. We're going to see how this goes. So you guys are in for a ride. So I'm going to go ahead and get DoorDash turned on, and we're going to see what the first offer brings. Hopefully I don't got to do any declining. I'm going to try to, I'm going to try to be good and not decline it too much, but we're going to see. We're going to see what comes in. All right, I'll be back at you guys. All right, it begins. I got my first offer. Didn't take any time at all for Wendy's. It came in. I accepted it. It says 1 item, 4.2 miles, which the miles aren't bad. I do not see any pay, but it does say you're earning at least $14.75 an hour plus 100% of customer tips and peak pay, which there is no peak pay at this time, starting from when you accept to when you drop off the delivery. So we are heading to Wendy's. Hopefully the order's ready. We can keep these wheels to move, and we're gonna see how this goes.
Looking for
Daniel S. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. And is the straw in the bag?
Yes, I did
cool,
put a straw in the bag.
Thank you. Order was sitting on the counter. Customer is 10 minutes, 3.5 miles. We are on our way, and it's an apartment, so hopefully GPS will take me right there. Orders dropped off. GPS took me to their building. Their apartment was easy to find for the most part. At first I was like, there's no indication on the building. I had to kind of like look by the doors, at least from what I could see, and found the customer. So here is the results from my first order doing the earn by time. Are you guys ready for this? DoorDash's base pay for this order was $5.79. Customer tipped 0. And it took me 23 minutes to complete this order for $5.79. This is not good at all. Let me know you guys' thoughts. Not good at all. I like to average $25 an hour or more. And DoorDash is saying at least $14.75 an hour plus customer tips. Well, if the customer isn't tipping, you know, this this isn't good. This is not good because $14.75 an hour isn't good for me. Again, as I mentioned before, we're driving our own vehicle. We have gas that we have to put in the vehicle, insurance, maintenance, all the stuff that comes with us doing this job comes out of our pocket. So we do have to take that into account. I'm going to continue on. I want to see what the next order is. Maybe it'll be a lot better. I don't know. We're gonna find out, but so far not looking good. As soon as I get another offer, I will let you guys know, and we're gonna go from there. Got an order for Applebee's. I accepted. Now, typically I probably wouldn't accept this because one, I don't even know what the pay is, and the miles are kind of cutting it for me. I do know where it's going, so I am going to accept it. It's 6.1 miles, and we're gonna see what my hourly rate ends up being after this order. We're heading to Applebee's. I've got the Applebee's order. Now for my Applebee's, I just pull up in the curbside pickup, and there was somebody outside. Sometimes I'll call and they bring it out, and it was just a couple minutes, so all is well. Customer though is 17 minutes, 5.1 miles. We're gonna see what the total ends up being on this one. We are on our way to go get this order dropped off. All right, guys, orders dropped off. Now, this order was actually not bad. Base pay for this order was $8.26, and the customer tipped $9, making the grand total $17.26. So between the first order that I had completed, $5 and some change, and this order, $17 and some change, I averaged $23.05 for a little bit over an hour, which isn't bad. Thank goodness, because it was a little scary, especially with that first order. So I am curious to see what I will get in the next hour. I'm going to do 2 more orders, see what I average out, see if, you know, you do one really bad order and you get a good one, see how it works out. So we are going to continue this on. I am outside of my zone. DoorDash is saying finding orders headed back to zone, navigate back to your zone. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Get a little bit closer to my zone, because if I was to take an order from where I'm at right now, it was more than likely going to put me into another city. So I'm going to get a little closer and then hop back on. I paused my orders because I don't want to go out any further, and it's raining right now. All right, guys, we're going to see what else I get. All right, I am back in my zone. I resumed my dash, and I got an offer for Pizza Hut. 2 miles. We are on our way.
Hi there.
Hi, I'm checking on a DoorDash order for Madeline W.
I got her. So Madeline, and I have that. There you go.
Perfect.
Did he give you a red bag?
Yes, I have it in the car.
Okay.
Yes. Thank
So
you.
just to keep it warm.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay,
Thank you.
Drive safe.
Thank you. I'm back.
You're back already.
They gave me another one, Dave, before I left.
Let me see what number does it say on it. Dave, 3 items. Medium hot, medium hot.
One medium hot, one medium hot. Medium hot and medium hot.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right, drive safe.
Thank you. Pizza was ready, so I got the pizza. I'm coming out to the car to load it up in the hot bag, and then I get an add-on order for a couple more pizzas along the route for another customer. So I accepted it, and we're gonna see what the total is for both of these pizza orders. But the first customer, the first order that I picked up, customer is 2 minutes, 0.6 miles, so they're right down the road. Real curious to see what the total is. Let's go get these orders dropped off. Hi there.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you? Sorry, I got lots of lights.
Okay.
Okay.
Doesn't perfect.
There you are.
Perfect. Have a great
You
evening.
too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks for the delivery.
You're welcome. Have a good night. First pizza orders dropped off, and you know, I wasn't sure which house it was because they're really tight, but I kind of looked at the map and how the angle of the house was. So I have my light on my camera as well as my flashlight, you know, to be able to look, but the customer was out there, so I had to apologize. I'm like, I'm trying not to blind you out, sorry for the lights, but all is good. DoorDash will not show me the earnings till I drop off the next one, so we are heading there now. Customer is 10 minutes, 3.4 miles. We're on our way. Hi there.
Hey, how's it going, sir?
Good.
Turn the light on.
That's all right. Have a good night. I got my lights. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Orders dropped off. So the customer lives in a townhome, and these townhomes, you got to park on the street, and then you have to walk in, and there's usually like a set of townhomes on one side and a set of townhomes on the other side. But I loved that the map pinpointed exactly which townhome the customer was in, because it is dark, and the customer was a meet-at door, and they didn't have their porch light on, which is why I carry a flashlight. If you need a very nice mini high-powered flashlight, the link is in the description of the one that I use. So that's why I carry it, because you cannot rely on customers leaving their porch lights on as much as we would love to. They just don't. And he apologized for not leaving his porch light on. He was a super nice customer. So all went well. So my first pizza order kind of took me one direction, but then it looped me back around to like my zone, which these two pizza orders worked out absolutely perfect. So the breakdown for these orders, it states the total miles was 5.4. Total duration was 35 minutes. The first order that I dropped off was $3.63 for the base pay. Customer tip $6.53. The second customer, which I just got done dropping off, $5 base pay, and they tipped $5, making the grand total $20.16. So not bad at all. This actually really worked out. I don't know if it goes like this all the time, but from where I initially started off, the first order that started me off, I was getting a real concern, but I'm glad I kind of tested it out. So the grand total for this evening for 4 deliveries, $43.21. DoorDash's base pay was $22.68. Total customer tips was $20.53. Active time was an hour and 30 minutes. My dash time from when I turned on DoorDash to when I finished was 2 hours, 8 minutes, which is what I go by. So I averaged about $21. So not bad. I'm actually really surprised about it. Again, I like to average around $25 an hour. As I always mention, you have, you know, your gas, you have your insurance, you have maintenance, you have all those car expenses that come out of your pocket. One thing that you need to be doing, if you're not doing it already, is writing off your mileage. This is a tax deduction. I've mentioned it before. There is an app called Solo. I will leave the link in the description. They offer a free trial just to try it out, see if it meets your needs. They have other things to help you with estimated taxes, prepare you for tax season. In some cities, they offer guaranteed earnings. So it's definitely worth trying out. If you use my link, they do offer you a sign-up bonus. And again, it's a risk-free trial. If you decide you don't want to use it, you don't have to use it. There is a subscription, but the good thing is you can write the subscription off on your taxes because you are using it for business purposes. Definitely worth checking out. So all in all, you know, I gotta say, I am very surprised of how the day went. Like I said, especially how that first order started off, but it kind of averaged itself out. So I hope you guys enjoyed riding along with me on this experiment. Of course, if you guys enjoyed it, please give the video a like. Consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.